Budget. Project budget is currently resting at $39,994.36. To be safe and to have a good margin of error, this budget has been designed on the assumption that everything is purchased at full price and none of the methods we will be implementing to save costs have succeeded in any way. Therefore, the final cost is likely to be much less than the original budget proposal. It is also important to note that the long-term programs we have designed have not been budgeted in. Individual budgets for each program we wish to implement will be drawn up after the Expo when we have fully gauged the public response, have a rough number of sign-ups, and know exactly which out of the programs will be most cost-effective and beneficial to run, given the community response at the Expo. Given the time constraints of this presentation, it is impossible to do the budget proposal any great justice here. Therefore, a hard copy of the budget proposal has been made available for detailed perusal at the end of the presentation. Cutting costs. Following is a number of methods we propose to implement in order to reduce costs as much as possible. Number 1. Donations. The Community Employment Outreach Program is a publicly beneficial program which has the potential to greatly benefit a number of existing businesses in the area. If the program is successful in bringing more people and businesses into the CBD and in imparting valuable employment skills to local workers, there is a high likelihood that local businesses can greatly increase their profit margins and employ workers much more skilled and of a higher calibre. Local businesses thereby have a vested interest in the success of the Community Employment Outreach Program, and as a result might consider making donations to the cause. In order to reduce cost and increase the possibility of success, the library will be actively seeking out donations from larger businesses in the area, explaining the potential benefits of the program and inquiring if they would like to make a contribution. Monetary donations would be most beneficial, but item donations will also be accepted as they can go towards forming the prize gift baskets in the raffle, or depending on the number of item donations received, there is also the possibility of running a silent auction at the Business Expo. Coles Supermarket also sponsors a number of community events and might be willing to sponsor some of the food and drinks needed for the library-run barbecue. Number 2. Fundraising. A table or two will be set up in the primary shopping areas and in the library in order to raise extra funding, accepting small donations, selling raffle tickets and running the jelly bean count competition, winners of which will be announced at the Expo, while also providing opportunity to hand out flyers and brochures and sign people up for programs if they so desire. Number 3. PR. In order to save money, we have opted out of television commercials and other such expensive means of advertisement, instead leaning more towards social media and the local newspapers and radio stations, which is expected to greatly reduce PR costs. A series of promotional videos will be designed by the library to endorse the town itself, as well as others which will advertise the Business Expo and promote the business programs we hope to run. These promotional videos, as well as a number of short-written ads following the same lines, will be made available through social media sites such as YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, etc., completely free of cost. This form of advertisement will also have the added benefit of reaching a much wider audience, with the potential of garnering some outside interest. Promotions, flyers and brochures will be posted on the local bulletin boards, both in the CBD as well as on the online bulletin board, with little to no cost to the library. It is also our hope that the local newspapers and radio stations may be persuaded to advertise on the library's behalf, free of cost as a public interest piece. And lastly, word of mouth is a primary goal as one of the cheapest and easiest methods of advertisement. Number 4. Venue and stalls. Council property located just behind the library has been chosen as a venue for the Business Expo, which, council permission pending, should be completely free of charge and have easy access to and from the library, with free parking and public toilets available on site. A number of stalls, competitions and rides will also be run by the library and its staff to help raise further revenue, including the Jelly Bean Count competition, face painting stall, pony rides, inflatable world, barbecue, fairy floss machine and a raffle. Number 5. Entertainment. Tamimar Public Library operates as part of the local community centre and has a strong relationship with the local public school. As a result, it may be possible to secure free entertainment for the Business Expo by offering those participating in or running performance activities at these locations a chance to perform at the Expo. Such performances might include the school choir, a short school play, martial arts demonstrations or different dance demonstrations. This would provide us with free entertainment for the Expo, allow the community to get more involved, and give those running professional classes a valuable advertisement opportunity. It also has great potential to bring more people into the event, as friends and relatives would most likely enjoy seeing their loved ones perform on stage. PR strategies also have the possibility of appealing to both local and non-local buskers who might volunteer. Number 6. Working for the Dole. Work for the Dole is a recently employed Australian federal government program which requires that all individuals are to participate in some form of work in order to receive government-assisted payments, such as a New Start allowance. As a non-profit organisation, Tamima Public Library is eligible to become a Work for the Dole host. As a Work for the Dole host, Tamima Library has the opportunity to impart valuable employment skills to those in need, while also gaining a few extra set of hands to help out in this project. It is a mutually beneficial relationship which is likely to save the library considerable time and money. The library can hire a number of Work for the Dole participants, and they can be used to do a lot of the legwork in this project, including fundraising, advertising, for example handing out flyers and brochures and dropping them in mailboxes, helping run stalls at the expo, and even assisting in the initial setup of some of the programs we plan to run in the future. And lastly, when cutting costs, attempt to save money by making deals with vendors, especially those from whom we are purchasing a considerable amount of items, and try, where possible, to buy needed items when they are on special, rather than paying full price.